this heartbreak. I'll be here fighting for you with or without you. Wide awake with all the things I know that I should say. I thought I could take more than I really can with or without you. Baby, till you come back to
Good morning, and I forgot to do my sound check. Wow, okay, I'll just do this right now. So alerts, this off, and then back on again. Sound alerts. I think it's because I've got too many sound alert apps running. That should do it, I think. Looks like that's it. Close that, and let's see if it works here. Lizard. That should work. Yeah, that works. Good. All right, we can start, except I don't have my laptop going yet. Hang on. Wow. I'm so organized today. Absolutely stunning. Spectacular. Okay, so that's running. It's got to start up a few things here in the background. But while we're here, I will not have another stream until Christmas Eve. Just with everything that's going on at work, our big move actually begins this Wednesday. I am going to be absolutely exhausted, so there will be no Wednesday stream. Next Sunday, I'm going to be absolutely exhausted because we're going to be working late on the night before, finishing off everything in the move. We should actually have the move from the one building, all the product from one building to the next Saturday afternoon. This is it. This is the big push, trying to get everything done. So I am not going to be on next Sunday either. I will be on Christmas Eve. Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Wednesday is Christmas Eve. Hi. Okay, I gotta move this around. I've got stuff in my way that I'm gonna need. We are gonna be doing a little bit of welding. You can't see that on the tabletop here. Hang on. I gotta get stuff started here because it's not going yet. Where is it? That app there. So that's what's going on. I worked yesterday at an exhausting shift, so I allowed myself to sleep in.
Oh, damn.
Really late start today. Really needed it. I was exhausted, tired. I'm still sore. I am hurting from last weekend. Still. It's just been hard work. I think I hurt my back. So I need to see my physiotherapist about that. And that frame looked amazing. What frame was that? I missed stuff. I missed a lot of stuff. What am I missing here? And my phone isn't even up. Oh my goodness. Colleen, you were just so scatterbrained this morning. Oh, cute skirt. Amazon. I gotta stop that. Okay, bring up Twitch. Is that Sammy? Was that Sammy? Who else would that be? First bark of the day is usually Sammy. There we go. Mobile dashboard. Stream manager. And chat. And turn the volume off because it... Oh, yes. Yeah, that's the one that I'm running with, but I'm trying to get similar colors on Roth, and it's just not working. It's doing all sorts of weird stuff. And what the heck did I just hit? Oh my goodness. Really? Okay, I don't need that. I need to pull this out. No, not that. I need that. There we go. Chat is out. Then I need where is it? Streaming, Streamlabs. That makes me log in again. I don't stream for a week and I gotta re-log in everything. Wait a second, I was on Wednesday. Oh, wasn't on this laptop. That's what it is. Okay. Cloudbot. And let's just start the day off right. I have 3 75 Platinum giveaways to give away today. So let's start with one. Exclamation point rigged for your chance to win 75 Platinum, courtesy of Digital Streams. And we're going to go over here to the desktop. We are working on yet another Kome's dice. This is a complete redesign that I've been working on how it's going together for reasons. And this one I've actually been welding. So we're going to do a little bit more welding today. Thanks. Thank you for that. I love the goat. Okay, I need to plug this in. So we're going to do some basic welding first. This is just the simple old classic welding. Melt it together with a piece of a third piece mixed in. And that is done with a soldering iron. You have to be very careful with it. And I'm also going to demonstrate some friction welding. Exclamation point rigged for your chance to win 75 Platinum, courtesy of Digital Extremes. And I don't need that up there. I need this. Oh my goodness, I am so lost. That goes there. And chat goes there. Now I can see. Wow. Who else uses bark? Few people use bark, but you're the one who uses it consistently, and you're very often, like I said, very often the first person to bark at me in the morning. Aside from my dogs. Aside from my actual dogs. Alright, a little bit of cleanup work here because I want these to be clean when I start gluing the rest of it together. It's just a little bit. See, Gizmo uses it occasionally.
Yes, it's coffee time. Coffee, coffee, coffee,
Wow,
coffee,
I
coffee.
haven't had a coffee.
Cappuccino.
Just a
Java.
second.
Yes.
I couldn't find my favorite cup, so I found my second favorite cup today. This one's just an insult on it. Should I share the insult? I hope you fall down with your hands in your pockets. This is another one of Mrs. Thai's creations. It is available on her store, Dopamine Hits, if you want that one. My glyph cup is also available on Dopamine Hits if you want to grab that. She's got a few other things, including a foot warmer now with my glyph on it. Anyway, so very carefully pull that off. I think maybe this might be better if I round out this surface instead of being squared. Might work a little bit better. A little bit more structurally sound. I move the lens down. The edges on this, because of the way that fused deposition printing works, the edges sometimes get strained. This has got a little bit of an arc in it, so there will have to be a little bit of magic going on with the way that I put it all together. I'm going to have to fill in a few gaps. This tip here, I don't know if you can see that or not, doesn't really show. So I'll zoom in, see if I can get it zoomed in. Of course, it zooms in both cameras because they're identical cameras. Okay, so where are we there? That curve on the tips there, that little curve there, that needs to be fixed. So there are a couple ways I can do it. I could do support underneath, which is probably the best way to do it. Or in this case, I'm going to have to heat it and re-bend it after it's all been welded together. Tricky, but it can be done. It's very, very tricky. We'll see if we can do it. Okay. Cameras are both out. So this one is actually an ornament that I'm working on. All these little bits out. What I want is one with no interfering pieces inside, so that if I want, I could light it up from the inside, or I could add a drawer to it instead of the flip open piece, so the drawer actually would be the cup. It's a complete redesign. It's something that I've been working on in the background lately. What is that noise in the background that I'm hearing? Oh, it's the game. I don't know why that's going there.
Tap, tap.
You've been using Grimoire for a bit, now you discover someone's making... Yes. You want to see it? Want to see it so far? It's mostly in pieces. I've got one part already done. I've got the back cover done. Just pull it out here. So most of it is in pieces like that there. That's one of the pages in just rough pieces. I've got the film for the void effect here, that sort of thing there, that little void effect. It looks like that when it's put together. That one there, pieces need to actually be cemented together, all the different pieces and gold and trim put on. But the back cover looks like that. It is huge. This is the same size as most binders. And where is it here? I'm going to move this aside, set that there on top of our work, because it's not going to be hurt. It's pretty structurally sound, and it is a dead battery, of course. Why would I have anything else? I didn't charge the battery. Ran out of juice. Let's see if the other battery works. Okay. Because I can't light it internally... Oh, there's not enough juice in that battery either. Okay.
Otis went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans
I
something,
got another one
he
here.
makes something else dirty. Ah, there
Longer
we go
cable.
again.
I'm going to have to unplug the overhead light here. Give me a second. Unplug that one. Plug that one in its place. I need more sockets over here. I need a better power bar. Okay, so there we have that effect. It is UV reflective in spots. Highlights are done in UV paint. A blue reflective UV paint. That's what's going on there. Thank you for the follow. Get the overhead light back on. I have been working on this now for 2 years. Actually, more than 2 years. I started in September 2023, right after TennoCon, right after its reveal. Oh, bugger off, Windows! I'm not going to turn on auto backup. I do not trust you. This is the last Windows I will ever use. I swear to God, I'm going to start switching over to a Linux system. Okay. That means I need to do a lot of things all myself. Okay, what was that, Shem? A single sock from each pair? What? Oh, that question of the day. Okay, yeah. That's mean. That would be very mean. I would steal everybody's spoon. Sorry, no, the everybody's fork. The fork from every drawer. Every fork from every drawer. You can still eat. It's inconvenient. All right. We will get to the actual welding going on here. So the grimoire has been a labor of love. Once I get my first one finished, the prototype finished, I'll make any corrections that are necessary, any twists or adjustments that need to be done, and then I'll do my second one, and the second one is going to DE. Specifically, it's intended for Kaz. Kaz is the one who did the design for it. I've been a fan of their work for a very long time. The work is absolutely amazing. I love their 3D work as well as the game design work. Oh, that one's back up. I forgot to turn that one back on.
Or did I just put a canoe in my pocket?
It's a canoe. Incapable of anything else. Okay. Here. This doesn't have to be
It's coffee
perfectly
time.
trimmed.
Coffee, coffee. Cappuccino. Java. Yes.
You don't like the way socks feel on your feet? I understand. I really do. There are a lot of things that I have to wear that I don't like the feel of. Socks being one. Not because of the way that they feel, but because of the struggle I have to put them on every morning. I have circulatory problems. So I have to wear compression socks. And they are an actual physical wrestle to get them on every day. And socks are expensive. They're like 35 bucks a pair. So I have limited socks that I can actually wear. And that's a pain. Totally different, but I hate wearing them. But I understand. Certainly understand where you're coming from. And if you're neurospicy like me, that would also be another reason why. I can't stand gloves. I hate wearing gloves. Absolutely hate wearing gloves. But there are times when I absolutely must wear them. I still hate it, and it really bothers me. Alright, I think we have two pieces that we are ready to actually weld together. So, we're going to grab the other piece of glass here. We're using these as straight edges to hold everything together. And I forgot to plug in the soldering iron. No, I did plug it in. Did I? We are plugged in. Is it hot? Yes, it's hot. It's very hot. Okay, perfect. So, basic start. We have this. We do not clamp them together. We're just going to kind of hold it. I'm going to unhook it from the microphone. Around here, and we're just going to, in that little dent between the two pieces, just kind of mash them together, draw some of the plastic together. We're going to hold it steady, and well, it's still wet with hot, melty, gooey. Hold them together, push them together a little bit, just kind of holding. And we grab another piece, a third piece. This is actually identical filament that I'm using. And we actually just start melting it in, little bits at a time, just to fill the gap. The gap is actually an artifact from the printing process. I had to actually have a flat surface so that I could actually stick it to the bed. So I lopped those corners off. They're not seen inside, so that won't be a problem. It's a bit of a messy process, but we do get a good solid bond between the parts. Just like that. Now, when that sets, you can do the face and melt the face together. Add a little bit more in there, so we just melt a little bit off again. Don't breathe it. It's nasty. So there, that is now filled and will be quite solid when it sets. And it is just like welding. You are actually making an actual true weld. You're melting the pieces together, all three materials. You can use dissimilar plastics, but I don't recommend it. PLA of different consistencies will actually bind differently, and you end up with spots that are difficult to sand. So if you've got the same plastic throughout, then it won't be a problem. It'll be easier to sand. It's not going to take chunks out. It's still hot. I also have my Dremel out here, so we can actually try some friction welding too if you want to see that. So no glue. No glues, no cements, no cohesive, no adhesive. Nada. It's all the same thing. One single piece. I said it is actually true welding. See, that goes together, excuse me, quite well. Now we can actually do a little bit of work on the face of it. So grab this. New here in Twitch is counterintuitive. Yes, it is sometimes. And this side, I'm just going to be touching it. Flattening it out. Just to get a little bit of blending of the materials. But there is some loss, so it does need to be filled. So we do that again by grabbing a little bit extra. You don't want to overheat this. If you overheat it, it actually makes an awful mess. And then you got to grind it all out, sand it all off. So I've just taken a little bit of the filament, wrapped it around a bit. Just going to blend that in. Having excess is good. You can sand down the excess. Having not enough is bad. I actually jumped inside. Sorry I didn't jump visibly, because everything is tense. So I'm doing this. Okay, that's good there. Gonna have to visually line it up though. Oh, stop touching that microphone cord.
Your balls are itching.
No.
You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them. Jesus.
Okay, just holding it a little bit. That will be able to be sanded down now. I'll have two pieces solidly together. This is how I did this piece already. So these will actually go together like that, and then the new faces will actually all sit together. There's a little bit of work to go to get it all together. These will take a little bit of work. You see that they don't line up. That's because when it cools, it curves in a little bit. What am I missing there? Saw your message earlier. I had Prisma Atomicite. Yes, I did see it. I didn't get on in time. I completely forgot about it by the time I got home. And then just completely, totally forgot about it. I would have gotten it. I wouldn't have used it, but I would have gotten it because, you know, it's pretty. It's very, very pretty. Did somebody subscribe? Say, Joe. Thank you again for that subscription. That's now 33 months. My God, man. It's staggering that I've been around here for that long. Hang on a second. I got to turn this off here because that is just going to be annoying.
And looking into their panicked eyes.
Oh,
as they gasp their last.
Minimize that. There. You did buy the Prisma skin? I thought you would. It's just pretty. It's so pretty. I hit the microphone cable again. Really gotta stop doing that. Okay. Warm up the two pieces together. A little bit. Just a wee bit. Flip this down. It's not like a welder's mask. Okay, there is contact between them. It is now grabbing. Now, I can weld this bit in the middle. Just touch them together first. Spread that like that. A little bit of each together. Just like that. Grab a little bit of the filament. Fold it. There. So I want a lump. Grab that. We can add that now. And there, and then we just blend it all together. Hold it down flat. And it's just a little bit of blending. Just the tip. Get your heads out of the gutter. It's my gutter. Okay, there we go. Let it cool a touch. Set that down. Ad attack. Okay, we've got an ad coming in. I didn't realize the mods could see that too. Which is a good thing. Actually, that's not bad. I'll use the bastard file for that. Okay. That's good. That's holding. Like that. Now there is a misalignment down here. That's fine. That is, again, a cooling artifact, and that we do by annealing everything. Annealing is a metallurgical term that does still apply here. We do apply annealing to plastic as well. And it's just softening the plastic. That's all you're doing. Making it more pliable. Making it more plastic. Okay, top side now, or top surface, we just need to smear it over just a bit, like that. A little bit there. It's slower than actually gluing it, but you get one consistent piece all the way through. We have our ad now. Add a little bit in there. Blend it together. Scoop some up. Blend that. And that needs a little bit because it's denting downwards. You see the little bits of smoke as I've overheated a spot. But it's also hot enough. It's a very, very fine line. You can actually do this without causing any smoke. I've never succeeded. But I have seen it done with no smoke at all. Just don't breathe the smoke. Okay. Carefully set that underneath there. There. Looks good. good from this side too. Okay. This one up here is going to be the tricky one. So what we're going to do is we're just going to anneal this over here. Just by warming it. I can feel the tension easing. Okay, almost there. Okay, should be enough. I think the plat draw is ready. I will check that. It should be ready by now. I didn't do that properly. Gotta stick my thing right in it. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'll draw the platinum. As soon as that sets to a point that I'm satisfied, it won't come apart. I can hold it while I go over here and I draw the plat. Our winner is Shem. You've won. That's rigged. That's definitely rigged, Shem. Okay, give me a second. I gotta write your name down. It's on this screen here. And that. That's the wrong one. Go. Scroll down. There we go. And I'll save that. And pop that back up. Rigged so much. Yes. Yes. I swear to God, that's exactly what it is. But yes, Shem is also right. We are welding plastic on a different variation model of Comey's dice. I'm trying something different, the way it goes together. I've done welding before. I've done plastic welding before. There are other props that I've done behind me that have been welded. Again, it's just for strength. This one doesn't have to be done for strength. I wanted a consistent piece, though, and the way that they were printed, they wouldn't glue together. So this was had to be printed in such a way that it caused some loss of material and some distortion between the joins. So that would not be good. Couldn't glue it together and be accurate enough because they're butt-ended joints. So the solution is weld it. Now all this overflow will have to be trimmed off, sanded down. Which is why I haven't done any sanding on these parts yet. I'll get one consistent blend of material all the way through without distortion. Looks good. We're getting there. There's some lost material down here that I haven't filled yet. We'll get back to that later. So now we're going to trim this side a bit, I think. Actually, let's do the other one. Get it ready. next two pieces ready. Okay, so I don't need that just yet. Now I do want to keep an eye on the times. I want to actually get into the game. Haven't tried Descendia yet, so I want to try that today. I just haven't had time. I get on at night and I stare at the screen. This last couple of weeks has been an absolute loss for me for any kind of production. I've not been up to my normal standards for time, getting things done, and relaxing a bit and playing the game. I generally have about half an hour that I can play the game if I'm spending the hour of work on the project every night. But lately it's been stare at the screen, stare at the work, watch YouTube videos, listen to Twitch, and that's about it. I haven't been able to think enough to do anything else. It's been awful. And I'm dealing with the pain that I'm in. Again, like I said, I think I hurt myself last week. Last Saturday we were moving 12-foot beams, and this girl was showing off and lifting the beams herself, and I think I hurt myself. I could lift them, but it took everything I had. I do not have the strength I used to. It really hurt.
Oh, damn.
Didn't at the time. I felt fine at the time. Oh, I should probably clear this screen, because we do have completed. We will have 2 more 75 Platinum giveaways today, so stick around for those. I should have a fan on in here, but I don't. Okay, I think we're ready to start. Yep, we're good. We've got 2 sides we can butt together. That's good right there. And we're going to do it this way. Keep getting A grid on steel path circuit, so you made a build. Well, that's a little nutty. I don't even know what A grid is. Okay, hold the 2 pieces down. Hold together. Like that. Are they secure, or did I screw up? They're secure enough. Okay, I need to see what I'm doing in there. Okay. That appears okay. It's not bad. Okay, now let's blend it all together. Doing is just dragging material from one piece into the weld, mixing it all together in a soft kind of puddle. Need a little bit more material. And then we smooth that over. Just like that. That looks pretty good. Still a little soft. Hold that in place. Can't actually see what I'm doing. Glasses are wrong. Focal length. Go. Warframe chat is acting up still. That's been going on for a bit. Egret should be the Styanax gun. Okay. Hang on a second. I need to tie my hair back. It's starting to irritate me. Okay, give me a second. I normally tie it all back before I begin. Give me a moment. It's a little better. Ah, blowhigh fell. And knocked blowhigh off his perch. Alright. No idea what I look like now. There's chat. Okay, good. Egret throws mini bombs. Okay, so it's a little grenade launcher. Center Wisp and Harrow Protofame looks nice. I'm gonna have to see that. I'm gonna have to actually really want to see that. Okay. So, like I said, this is going to be a Christmas ornament. And just so that it reflects, I've got a film that actually reflects. This is actually a window film. I've cemented it, but you can see through the dot. Right there, you can see through. That's where... There. You can see through it. But when it's backed by something, you can't. It's really kind of neat. It's the same stuff that I'm going to be using for my, what you call it? I cannot remember what it's called. Teleprompter. So when I get another tablet to replace the ancient one that I've got that barely functions anymore, I will have chat horizontally looking up, upside down, and then reflected directly in front of the camera on a teleprompter. Uriel is absolute fire. Yes, I agree. He's been fun to play with. I've been leveling him up, getting an idea for a build. I haven't gotten to the point where I'm ready to actually settle on a build yet. But I've got Forma to waste. And I am constantly building Forma. whether it gets used or not. And I, like Vulcanet, did not realize that when you forma his gun, the forma is identical in the melee portion of the gun. So you got to really think about how you're going to build it. That was a bit of a surprise to me. I would have formed it very differently. Okay. It's messy, but it can be cleaned. And just squish it down there. Get it straightish. Let it cool a bit. Seven Omniforma for... Ah, that's not a bad idea. I've only got one Omniforma, though, I think. No, I've got a few. I've got a few different Omniforma. Or a few Omniforma. They're not different, they're the same thing. So that's not a bad idea. That's a much better investment. Alright. That's not trimmed yet. So we're going to just heat that instead. Can't see what I'm doing. I think I've been saving my Omniforma. What little I've got, but I do have a few. Certainly helps. This is going to be the harder one to weld, though. These last pieces take the most to weld them in place. Got 4 welds to make. We'll start with this one here because that's the most distorted. But it's not too bad. I mean, look at that. That's almost a perfect fit. There's a little bit of misalignment. Still very easy to address. Okay, we are ready. Let's start. So these two here, that's where we're starting, is this one right here. I want to go together pretty good. Okay. And let's do this one. So it's good there. I need to stand this up on something, so because of this tip, that bit there stands down a little bit, so it's making things difficult. just get that in there again, just like that. Those pieces are together now. Hold them steady. That's hot. Got 4 Caliban with 4 relics last release. You only used 4 relics and you got Caliban right away? Oh my god. That's amazing. Okay, and then I need... Where's the other one? There's the other weld. No, there it is, there. That's the weld I need for one of them. Okay, so we've got that. That has to go there. Hold that together. Go squishy. That's good. Together okay. Should be one more weld I'm missing. Where is it? Two, three. There it is. That one right there. Okay. Glass over. These two lined up and held in place. That's the tricky one, I think. Right into it. Hold them together. Pretty good. I like that. That worked amazingly well. Now we just need to add some fill. And work them together. That worked really, really well, I think. Okay, let's just work that together. The filler. We're going to do one joint at a time, so I don't get lost. You know what? I do have an overhead fan. Give me a second, I gotta find the controls and turn it on. Okay, I don't know why I didn't think of it. Just gotta find it on this disaster of a desk. That is important. Somewhere. Why do I have a straw down here? Okay. I'm not going to be able to find that right away. Give me a second. rotate. Hey, what do you know? There we go. So we have an overhead fan now, and I also have this, which should help as well. But if I turn it on, it's probably going to blow a circuit. Okay. Let's try it, see what we get. That's just rotation. I want no heat. Okay, that should do it. We have a fan. I just need to make a space for it. Tired of breathing the fumes. Do not want the fumes. One of these days I'm going to turn this workspace into an actual proper fume hood so I can do some better work. Show things off a little bit more. Come on. Get right down onto that. There we go, and turn that speed down. No, that's not working. How do you turn the speed down on this thing? That's no good. That's too much noise. This one's not going to work. This is actually a heater, and I can't figure out the controls on it. Okay. Anyway, so we'll just have to rely on the overhead fan to do the job. So I got that. Where's the last joint that I did? That one? Was that one? That's the last joint that I did. So we now have to do that joint. Back to this one. And checking on the time. It's 11 o'clock already. My goodness. So we'll just poke it. And poke that one. And poke that one. There we go. We've got 3 little bits there. We'll stick some of this in each. Little hole. And a little bit in there. Oh. Okay, the overhead fan is not perfect, but it's better. Okay, next one. This seems to be working easier. Poke some holes in it, fill the holes. Oh, they're still soft. Go. Oh, we have an ad. It's official. Your workbench is still messier than by a small amount. I don't know. Give me a second. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. I'll grab this camera here. This camera here comes out of its little mount, and this is what we're looking at. So bring this up to full camera. So we have this camera here. This is my workbench. Laptop over there. All that there. What's behind me? Got that there. I've got that table back there, which is currently full. There's a room there that I've completely blocked off. And then there's my desk. This is an absolute disaster. I am very bad at trying to keep this place organized and clean. This is what I'm working on. This room, and then there's a closet that's open up over here. This room beside me, or this closet that's right there, is completely inaccessible, and I've got... I can't describe it. That's what's in there. That's down beside me. And that closet is just piled full of junk parts. There's part of a cosplay in there. There's another cosplay part underneath there. I've got piles of stuff underneath the desk. This is what I'm working with. It's awful. It's just awful. I really need to organize this room. This is my life. This is my creative life. I get in a creative mode and I just shove everything aside and build from there. And thank you so much for that sub. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Genova, for that gift sub. It's amazing that you would do that. Okay, I need coffee. I get into this mode, and it's so hard to actually complete any task. Did I finish? There it is. Okay. It's hard to complete any task. So I get a project finished. I might straighten up a little bit, but often, I'll admit, I just go right into the next one. I don't bother cleaning up. I don't do anything. I often straighten up the desk before a stream. I didn't today. I usually do that the night before, but I was busy. I was having fun ranking up my Uriel. And I didn't want to get into anything else. And when I realized the time, I had to get some sleep, so I just went to bed. This room has been an absolute nightmare for me. I've not even completely finished moving back into it. I got this new table. This used to be an old typewriter desk that I was working on. It was nice. Oh, another sub. Wow. Thank you so much. Hype train. Did we get a hype train? How did we get a hype train going? Constraint time seems to... Yes. When we concentrate, time disappears. It definitely does. And when you get into that mode, that creative mode, you just go from one project to the next, to the next, to the next, and there's just no end in sight. And it just keeps building. And the mess just keeps building. And around my printers right now is a pile. That's nothing unusual. Again, you get into that mode. And nothing's going to stop you. You just go right from one project to the next. I've got spools that I need to get rid of. Old empty spools. In there while it's still on. Okay, there we go. Lens back down. I'm not proud of this mess, but I accept its existence just because I know why. Part of it is executive dysfunction. I am on the autism spectrum. I suspect I may actually be AU ADHD. I've not gotten a diagnosis in that direction. But I see a lot of overlap between myself and Mrs. Thighs. who is ADHD, severe ADHD. So I recognize a lot of the symptoms in myself that are different from typical autism. There's a couple out there who are actually very similar to Mrs. Thies and I. Very, very similar in that regard. They both have, one is ADHD, severe ADHD, and the other one's autistic. And they do a number of different videos just sharing their experience and their understanding of it and how they work around it. It's really quite interesting to see. We both started watching them at the same time without even realizing that the other one was watching. Come on. I saw your post there. I'll get to it in a moment. Your wife calls it your wolf calls it procrastination. It is procrastination, but it's also, there is actually a biological component to it. It's the brain getting into a mode where it's stuck. It's a deer in the headlights kind of thing. And it's hard to actually get out of it. It is actually a neurological occurrence that happens in the brain, and you get stuck. And you just can't start. Okay. There's another one here that also needs fill. There it is. Okay. So, balance it all together. Get in there with this. I hope my head's not in the way. I try and keep my head out of the picture, but it's hard. Hard to see exactly what it is I'm doing, too. Okay. I think we can call most of this done. There's some joints that I did last night that I have to clean up. These ones need to be filled a little bit more, these 4. They are shrunken. So I need to add material, which I didn't do last night. So I'll just do that now. Grab it. Should be enough there. Now we'll just smear this down. A flat tip would be good. I have the tips somewhere in one of the bags that's underneath the desk. One of the boxes. One of them. It's a question of finding it, though. Your work is outside. Is an outside shed. What did I just do? Oh, come on. Come on, come back. Procrastinating is your favorite pastime. Okay, I could see that. Your work area is outside, is an outside shed, so only radio for company. Sure, you could work and watch chat effectively. It's a challenge. There are times when it is a challenge, and when I get really into what I'm doing and I completely lose track of chat, it's task switching more than anything else. I keep track of what I'm doing here. I pause. I look over to the side. to see if there's anything new in chat. It just takes practice. It's definitely not seamless for me. I know there are some people who you can't even tell that they're looking at chat. And that's another mic bonk. When you hear a mic bonk, if every time I hit the mic or scratch something across it, you can type in !bonk and it will keep track of how many. There is a counter there. Just as a reminder when I do those little things. I know a lot don't get recorded, but that keeps track of how many times you guys have recorded them. Okay, this one here. 87, just like that one, yeah. Your workspace and gaming rig are out in the garage. Yeah, I would like to have a garage. I would really like to have a garage. Instead, I've got this tiny little room. It's 6 foot by 10 foot. Actually, it's not even that. It's 6 by 9. And with the closet off to the corner here. And that's it. My printers are in the room that makes up the bottom of the stairs into the basement here. And then for larger area for stand-up kind of work, I've spread a board out over top of our washer dryer in the laundry room. So that is my workspace. The room on this side of me here, that is a storeroom where we have a lot of our camping gear and rental gear that we rent out. So that's all that. We rent our trailer out during the season, the camping season, and we use it ourselves off season. So we don't like camping during the height of summer. So we make money that way with a little bit of extra income. It does seem to help things. But it does mean that we have to have storage space for all the stuff and equipment that we rent out. Running a rental business. Part of the service, though, that we do is we set up the trailer. We get it all set up camp for our guests, and go from there. It's quite nice. They don't have to worry about a thing. They just arrive, they unpack, they get themselves settled in, and they enjoy their time there. We do all the other work. We set up and we tear down. And we'll arrive before they do. We try and get everything set up by 5 o'clock p.m. and we will arrive for teardown 2 hours before checkout. So that's about how long it takes us to do. And that is assembled. I can turn this off, unplug that, and while I've got it on my mind, let's just go here, kind of prop this over here. A second, I don't want to get that down on anything, so just rest it there. Okay, and don't need those on at the moment because I need to switch over to this screen. We'll do that screen, and we'll do another giveaway. ! Rigged for your chance to win 75 Platinum courtesy of Digital Extremes. It is 20 after 11 already. Oh my god. That's not going to give me much time to play. Alright. Your shed is bigger than my workspace? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised at all. It's, this is tiny. This little space that I'm in is very small. And it's very frustrating sometimes. It is, and that's part of what makes it hard to clean. The other part is just executive dysfunction. I can't get going enough to actually do anything. And you see what I'm doing here is I just made a soldering iron stand out of a piece of wire. Just need to get this over here, twist that up, twist That there, like that. And there we go. That is a soldering iron stand. That was easy. Now this is the hard part, is this bit. I can do it by hand like this, but I've also got another tool here that I can do, but I guess start this like that. See how well it works, see how flat I got it. Because this is easier to get a nice flat surface, but it takes longer. Not bad though. You can see some of the marks where the filament swells during the printing process at corners. There's a little bit of extra flow at corners, so they bulge out a little bit. But that's actually looking really good. I mean, look at that. That joint's not bad. Joint is not bad at all. No cement. No glue. I have not found a cohesive any chemical that works as a cohesive for PLA. Model glue is actually high acetone content, and it works very well with polystyrene or styrofoam. Your plastic models that you get in model kits, they are made out of polystyrene. And model glue is actually a solvent, not a glue. That is what they mean by a cohesive. It melts the two pieces together without welding. It's actually a weld. It's a chemical weld. That's what it is. This, I have not found any chemical that I can use as a cohesive. For this stuff, PLA. That weld looks really good. Little inconsistencies from the actual weld itself, the process, these little swirling bits, but that will all be covered by the primer. I use a fill primer just to take care of the last little bits of sanding marks and such. And I'll use this grinder here, this foot grinder. Yes, it grinds feet. It's made for that. It's actually a podiatric tool. On. Why is it not working? It's not working because it's not plugged in. That's why it's not working. I plugged in the wrong device. There we go. Now we're plugged in. Works that nicely. And it's going backwards for what I want. Okay, I want it drawing down. This works so well because it goes slowly, so it doesn't melt the plastic. Sanders, like an orbital sander or something like that, you have to be very careful because it can actually melt the plastic and then you just gum up the sandpaper. This isn't going fast enough to generally melt it. If you press too hard, it will. Or stay in one spot like I just did. That. I'll do this side. That weld is beautiful. Look at that. You can't tell. Once it's been sanded down, you really can't tell. Except for that little spot right there where there's a little nick out of it. That's it. You have to run. I hope to see you again. I really do. I have a regular schedule. My regular schedule is 8 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday evenings and 8 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday mornings. It's been a little bit up in the air lately, but do follow. If you haven't already followed, do give a follow. And announcements do get made over Twitch. I'm also available on Blue Sky Threads and Twitter, shitter, whatever you want to call it. Wow, I use it so frequently I completely forgot what it's called. I post my going live messages on all three of those platforms, as well as Discord. You can you can join my Discord if you'd like. That is Discord. You can join the Discord there. I do post in there. There is a little bit of a small community there that's been growing. We're moderately active, but I do post work in there, and that
you have to keep the gun on me, but
pleasant.
dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them. Jesus.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to draw our plat prize. Timer should have run out by now. What do you know? 40 seconds left. Let's just pick a winner. We got 35 seconds left on that timer. Exclamation point rigged for your chance to win 75 platinum courtesy of Digital Extremes. Last chance in 27 seconds. Then I got to take a moment. I'm going to switch the cameras around and swap over to the PC. And we'll play some of the game. I have yet to try Descendia. I really want to. Get through that. And we have 6 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. And our winner is Athlov. You've won 75 platinum. I will have another one to give away at the end of the stream. We'll do that. And where are we here? Athlov. It's been a while. I do know your in-game name, but I just want to make sure that I find it here and just copy paste. So I'll just do the search feature here. Oh, come on. Edit. Not that. Edit. Find. There you are. maybe. Scroll down. Go. And we save that. Okay. All right, I gotta take a moment. I'm gonna switch the cameras around, and I'll be right back. We're back. I should probably bring up the game here. There we are. Okay. So we are now officially back on screen and ready to play. I'm going to send out invites. I saw Shem wants to join in. Shem's all ready to join. I see Sammy wants in. Oh. Wisp Prime from Sammy here. Let's see. Ooh. Sammy, that looks fantastic. I Marie looks absolutely gorgeous like that. That looks great. I love it. I have yet to do mine. I don't play Wisp enough. And Harrow. A little bit of Episcopal purple. I was thinking of doing mine in silver and black. Oh, I love that ephemera. That looks great too. That looks absolutely gorgeous. And Shem's Wisp. That almost looked muscular. The coloring almost looked muscular. Of course, Wisp's got the booty. Didn't realize Marie's got the booty too. Alright. Now, we got invites going out. Anybody else want to join in? We got Shem to join for Descendia. I've not done Descendia yet at all, so I don't know what to expect. Don't know how far it goes. And I can't pronounce that name. Chef Smokin' J. Okay, I get the name. Welcome in. Good to see ya. And we got 21 levels. Suggest normal level to start. I don't have any other option. I do not have Steel Path. And for those of you in the clan, in my clan, you might have noticed recently that we have joined a new alliance. We are now in the same alliance as we are now in alliance with Freddy Cap's clan, as well as Melee Prowess and a whole bunch of others. So it's a lot more active than the dead alliance that we had. So that's been going on. I haven't done an announcement about it, but that is what's happening. And Athlov, did I see that you wanted an invite as well? Excellent. Got that too, and we got one more spot left. I'm looking at who we're going to be raiding later, and that's going to be interesting. I've never had a chance to raid him before. Okay, so we got some time here, and so I'm going to just stick with the frame I'm most familiar with. I'm going to switch back to my Nova. Hold the beer. At the cathedral? Which cathedral? There's a cathedral? I've not been there yet. I've not fully explored everything. I have time. We're gonna have to do it another time because we've got only about 20 minutes left. I'm sorry, Sammy. We can do it Christmas Eve. Go for the Sanctum. Oh, okay. In the Sanctum. Well, I'm gonna give you an invite then. You can show us. Why is it not showing anything? Wow. That's fun. Okay. Nothing's going on. Sammy, I can't remember. It starts with the? I can't spell. You're in circuit. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to do it. Yeah. Okay. Mutant Sammy. We're gonna have to do it another time. We won't do it today though, because we really don't have a lot of time. What? Okay. What's this Storm Archer and Wolf Mother? Explain this to me. I've missed stuff. I don't have time in the evenings when I come home, and so explain the Honoria. Okay, so this is done, I'm assuming, on operator. Well, we did get Honoria earlier, but anyway, we'll just jump in. We'll do this Dark Refractory now. Descendia. Normal. Okay, and we just keep going down. So it's basically a tower defense in reverse. Okay. Here we go. I need the my other earbud. It's in profile. Okay, I'll take a look at that later. Okay, I gotta turn off the music. Sorry. Music's off for this. The Precipice.
How quaint of Outbreak to make his devices picky. My veins flow too richly with strain. Yours do not. A simpler vintage. Go on then.
You want to take the risk? I'm pretty volatile.
Well, fun. Okay.
Alchemy. Tinkering with forces they clearly did not understand. What unholy project sealed this onto your psyche, Rose?
Okay. This is interesting. Hi, cat lady. Bye, cat lady. So it is toxic and heat. Okay.
Ew.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm on silence. This is good. Come on, pick up. Oh, I have one already. And I threw it. Great.
Target down.
Yeah. I do love the alchemy mission.
The cost of war. Bloodshed.
What are these things? Oh, murmur. Okay. Mini murmur? Really? What? Oh, I like this mission type. This is great. Guzzling plunder. Are you kidding me?
The spoils of
Oh,
war.
that's ugly.
And what is that odor? Ruth, is this your true form?
This is sick. Purify.
What is that
New mission
horrible
type.
smell?
Oh, hello, that's a hole.
Devil, is
Is
that
it?
you?
Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. Look. Whoops. Whoops. Not sure what we're doing. Oh, okay. Oh, is that how these work? Okay, this is like, oh, what's it called? Salvage. I love Wisp's new moats. Gotta do something quick here. We'll just switch over to here. We've got one more giveaway! Exclamation point rigged for your chance to win 75 platinum. Oh, what is happening here?
That was a fantastic evening.
This light, it is not of soul. It is the searing attention of scrutiny. It will burn you if you let it.
How do you kill these guys? That was unfun. Did not like that.
Hunting with a cravat. We used to set them on convicts back in my day. Splendid for working up an appetite.
No, 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 no.
Cry about it.
I did. What is this? What's this ribbon? For the broken glass.
Oh, hello, that's a hole.
Can be
Yes,
a
it
savior.
was. Where is he? I like that lamp. I want to make one. I want to make these. There it is. Out of ammo. No, 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 no. That's a hole. Time is 10:50. Got 10 minutes left.
Bonjour, bonjour. Peace. What
I gotta find
little
my
I
way
can
into the
grant
hole.
in this dreary place.
This is Marie's sanctuary.
If we are going to stand about and collect dust, I would rather a moment to breathe before we move on, n'est-ce pas? With soul's light, we will endure.
I'll use that. Some cord over there, but okay. This is neat. I like this mission type.
Soul be in your heart. I do.
Excavation.
We went to Tau to make a new and glorious home for ourselves. Resources were simply required to begin again.
Yeah. Lovely lasers. Love those.
I shall keep vigil alone.
Can I get there?
A miracle! Got him.
Some advice I learned early in my career, if I may. It is not what you kill, but who you kill that matters in the end. So, get out there and kill someone special.
There is no shame in dying.
thing so difficult to kill? Come on, up the wall. Ugh. Fine, I'll take the stairs.
One with the beyond.
Got it.
Ah, yes. I remember training for live combat. I do not miss it.
Not sure what we're trying to do here.
And more.
Are these
and
checkpoints?
More. See them all. Count them if you dare to try. Every bullet, every corpse, every life spent. This is the song of war.
Lua, guide us.
That's tough. It's getting harder and harder. What? Are you kidding me? No. Welcome to hell. Oh. It's me, VB. How are ya? Yeah, it's like a K-Drive race. I figured that out. Took me a while.
The cost of war. Bloodshed.
Nullifiers everywhere. Yes.
Let's go with you.
Next hole.
I am accustomed to not trusting that which I see. I may be to blame for this one.
Just drop dead already.
Wonder roulette. This is different. Oh, great, her. Lovely.
Whoever gave life to this beast thinks themselves equal to the luminaries. Please, I ask you, undo this blasphemy.
Oops.
Where'd she go? I can't see her.
À l'abîme!
Well, that was fun. Okay, and our winner for this is... I'm going to have to stop at this point now. We're looking at the time. It is 12 o'clock. I have things that I need to do this afternoon. And our winner is Thomas Neon. You've won 75 Platinum, courtesy of Digital Extremes. Of course, I have your information. And we are going to quickly raid out. That's a cool mission type. I love this. This was so fun. I do have things that need to be done this afternoon here around the house, and then I need to get out of the house. So I am going to have to leave it here. I will be back again, not this Wednesday, not next Sunday, but I will be back again for Christmas Eve. I'll try and do a 4-hour stream on Christmas Eve. Hopefully right up to midnight. And until then, everybody, stay safe. I'm just going to set up our raid here. Where are we here? Raiding to... Here we are. And... Dapper Coconut. I've never had the chance to raid him. If you know him, you know him. You know who he is. You'll know his voice as soon as we get in there. Everybody, have a great week. Have a great 2 weeks, actually. And I'll see you the following Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Going to go for 4 hours. Going to go right into Christmas morning for Pacific time. And I'll see you then. Until then, everybody, stay safe and keep dancing.
You are a bit more chunky, my friend. The Stalker's here too. Thank you, Stalker. Thank you, Stalker. There you go. Oh shit. Thank you for the raid, Magic.